Hi, my name is Emily Landau. I am a graduate student teaching assistant for Dr. Haggard. I also put together the crop kits for FFA and the contests. Today I'm going to show you how to do some of the grain grading and with our new style of grain grading sheets. So where we're going to start is with our 2017 Set B of our grain grading. This is a soybean sample. I'm going to go over the different pages that we use, that you also use in contest, and how to read them properly and how to correctly go through each sample. So as we begin, everyone starts off with these papers. There are worksheets that kind of guide you through how to do each sample. And what we want to start with is our test weight per bushel. So when we start with our test weight per bushel, we immediately go to our givens sheet, so our given factors sheet. And on our given factors, our test weight per bushel for sample 1 soybean is 57.3 pounds. So you'll write that in the percent/pounds area right here by test weight per bushel. Next, we'll go to our heat damage kernels. So as we look at our sample here, we do have some heat damage kernels here. You can tell that these are heat damaged because they are darker brown and they have cracks through them. So that's a telltale sign of our heat damage on our soybean. So our heat damage is 0.5%. So you'll write that in the heat damage kernel percentage right here. Okay, and we go over here to our damage kernels total. Okay, so we'll go down to our damage kernels total. Our definitions down here say kernels of soybean only, which are damaged by insect, mold, sprouting, disease, or other factors, including heat damage kernels. So as we're looking at our sample, we have our heat damage that we will write down. So our 0.5% plus what we have here is our mold damage. So if you look closely at these, they have little bits of mold on here. Really easy to tell that these are mold damaged soybeans. So that is our 2.1%. So we add those together and we get 2.6% of our damaged kernels total. Okay? After we get through our damaged kernels total, we go to our foreign material. So our definition of our foreign material down here says all foreign materials screened from the sample plus all matter other than soybeans which remains in the sample. Okay? So in our givens, we don't have any given foreign material that's been previously screened, but we do have some foreign material in our sample. So the only foreign material that we have in our sample is some canola. So we have 1.2% of canola in our sample. Okay? Then we'll go down to our splits. So our splits will be in our sample. You'll be able to tell that they are splits. They'll be half soybeans. So on our half soybeans, on our splits, we have 41%. Okay? 41% of our soybeans are splits. Then it asks for our soybeans of other colors. Our soybeans of other colors are going to be soybeans with black or brown seed coats. So if you get anything that says a green seed coat, those do not count in our soybeans of other colors. So our soybeans of other colors are in our given factors. And in this case, we have 3.7% black soybeans. Okay, it doesn't matter what color they are, just the percentage itself. After we get through all of those, our first 6 factors, we go into some of our special factors that tell us if we're going to have a sample grade or not. So our stones, on our givens it says we have 6 stones found in 1,000 grams, so we'll write 6 stones. We have no castor beans, and no cockleburrs, no glass, no crotalaria seeds, no rodent pellets, bird droppings, or animal filth. Our odor is natural. Okay, so no musty odor, no sour odor, or commercially objectionable foreign odor. We have no heating, no harmful or toxic substance, or distinctly low quality. And in this case, our garlic bulbs fall into our special grade here, where our special grade would be garlicky if we have 5 or more garlic bulblets in 1,000 grams. In this case, we have 6, so it is garlicky. And that goes in the special grades down here at the bottom. You'll just circle garlicky. So as we're looking at our sample, if we go and find out what market class this is, since we don't have any problems with soybean of other color, and we just see yellow soybeans here, this will be yellow soybean. Okay? So, to find the grades of each one of these factors, we first start up here in the minimum test weight per bushel, so our pounds. So for this one we had 57.3. So 57.3 is above everything on this chart, which means that we will immediately say it is a US number 1 because it meets the minimum requirements for US number 1. So just put a 1 under the grade section of your worksheet. Next, our heat damage kernels are 0.5%. As we look down here, luckily enough, we have a 0.5% already written here for our US number 2. So it meets the minimum requirements for a US number 2. So you'll write 2 in the grade of your heat damage kernels. Our damage kernels total added up to 2.6%. So as we're looking here, we do not meet the minimum requirements for a US number 1, so we'd have to drop down. We are over 2%, so we drop down to 3%. So even though we're between these two, we always go with the lower grade if you're over the top one. So we're at a US number 2 for our damage kernels total. So you'll write a 2 under the grade of damage kernels. Foreign material is 1.2% in this case, and again, we don't meet the minimum requirements for a US number 1, so we drop to a US number 2. In our splits category, we have 41% splits. As we're looking at our percentage splits on our chart, 41 is off of this chart. So instead of saying that this is a US number 4, we drop down here and it says US sample grade shall be designated for soybeans that exceed limitations of US number 4 for any of the above factors. So that since this exceeds US number 4, this is called a sample grade. So you'll write sample in the grade designation for splits. Then we go to our soybeans of other color. The percentage for our soybeans of other color is 3.7. So we are higher than US number 1, higher than US number 2, and we are between a 2 and a 3, so we drop to a 3. So that is a US number 3. So from there, once you find out what grade each of those factors are, you pick the lowest grade, so in this case would be a sample grade, and on your answer sheet you would write U.S. U.S. sample grade yellow soybeans, and your special grade at the end, garlicky. And that is sample 1 for soybeans.